Hello everyone, it's Tiny Tom Logan back with another video for you, and I'm today going to be taking a look at the latest XFX THICC card. This is the third version of it. It's the uprated one. It's the Ultra, and the temps had better be good. Okay then peeps, so the XFX THICC III Ultra. It's the third version, and yes, I am fully aware that other people have reviewed the second version online and it didn't fare very well. So I did go into this review with a lot of skepticism, but I can say early on, I'm quite pleased to say early on, that the third version of it, they took note of the fact that the second was just a little bit too warm. It's probably the nicest way to put it, and I will cover temps with you straight away. So I'll move over so that graphs can appear, and what we've done is we've done both the hotspot temps and the normal temps. And the most surprising thing here is that this thing beats a Strix quite, like easily. It's a little, like a couple of degrees warmer than the power colour, which, you've got to kind of be honest about it. That card, for the price and everything, was a cracker. But this one, you can see that the hotspot temps, they look warm, but you need to remember that other ones were like 115 odd degrees, and then AMD say that's normal. So the normal GPU temp 67, then you're looking at 90 for the hotspot temps, which when you compare that to the other cards that are on the market, you'll see that this one has actually done really well. Now, the aesthetics on the card very much suits and goes along with what the other version was. It's just that little bit bigger with the extra fan, which obviously then means a lot of extra heatsink. But I'll talk you through it. You can see the heatsinks through the grills look absolutely spectacular. And I didn't actually get a chance to see the second one, and I'm so impressed with this one. It reminds me of the old 290X that XFX did, where the logo down the end lit up. Now, I absolutely loved the aesthetics on that card, and this is pretty damn close to it. I think if they lit up XFX down here, I would have been just man-fatting all over the place. So, if you didn't know, and I'll talk to you like you didn't, please, I apologise if you are aware, but the outside of the card is pretty much all plastic. You do have the chrome look, it's plastic. The black looks nice. You might think it's aluminium. It's not, it's plastic. The only metal part really on the card is the back plate where the nice XFX logo is, and thankfully it's the right way round, unlike some brands where they get them the wrong way up. But it does all look really nice. Now, I did think initially I wasn't going to like the fact there was so much plastic, but at the end of the day, if you think about it, it does help to keep weight down, also helps to keep price down as well. The card is cool, as you've already seen, but it's also quiet as well. We didn't get any kind of, like, sometimes they ramp up, especially when we're doing our temperature tests. We didn't get any issues like that. Performance-wise, because I am rattling through, because I know you've already looked at other cars and you are just interested in, what's going on. It's a bit of a weird one, but the consistency throughout the entirety of the review was the strength of the stock results. It did incredibly well at stock. With a little overclock, sometimes it was up at the top of the graph, sometimes it was third place in the graph, but the consistency was how high this thing sat at stock without having to do anything to it. And I would say that this is one of the few cards out there where, because of how strong that was, if you were looking for a card to fit it, don't want to have to faff around with overclocking software, or delving into realms where you're not that comfortable, this out the box is an absolute cracker. So it's the first card that I've done from XFX for a while, and like I said, I am fully aware that it hasn't reviewed, or the older version, the second version, hasn't reviewed very well. I'm happy to say that XFX have come back, taken the problems on the chin. They've come back with a new relooked card. The performance is absolutely, is brilliant as far as the rest of the pack are concerned. Its only real competition is in reality going to be the Power Color Devil. But they've got the temps on point, and they've come back and they've addressed the issues that the other card had. And I think they do deserve a pat on the back for that, because there's so many manufacturers out there that would have just left the card and sold it. But they fixed the problem. They come back with a better one. The aesthetics and the branding and, you know, the looks of it are all still there and, you know, fit alongside the second version. They just made it a bit longer. They made it a bit better. But the fact that the performance is all there as well, they haven't dialed that back. They haven't, you know, artificially tried to hamper the performance of the card to make it quieter. They've just stuck through with it, and I think they really deserve it. And that is why, even though it was a very, very brief OC3D review, that I'm going to give it the Enthusiast award. And I don't normally mention awards in videos anymore, but I actually really applaud them for going away, fixing the problem, and coming back with a card that is far superior to the one it replaces, rather than just, you know, trying to leave the other one out there or dialing the clocks back so that the temps were better. Props to XFX for that one, and I really, really love the look of this card as well. I would personally say that's probably the best looking 5700 XT on the market. Personal choice, but there you go.